Like the GTP, second year we're doing, is getting better than ever.
The Global Talent Program is a wonderful program, and it brings different cultures together into our wonderful Red Dot Singapore. And it helps to also propel and also promote the accounting profession for all students who are keen in this area of studies.
I think that the world is getting smaller. You know, a lot of people actually are coming together, and I think that it's important that we use the GDP as a way to nurture, right, all these young talents in the world to better understand Singapore, and also for Singapore to better understand them.
I think the main focus of what we want to impart to the GTP students is how business is ever changing and ever evolving, and for them to gain new perspective on emerging trends such as AI, sustainability, cybersecurity, data governance and things like that. For our Singapore students, they get to go to China to experience this. For all our other overseas students, they have been coming to Singapore to learn from the best here. Without the GTP, they would not have these opportunities. They would not have gotten to meet all these business leaders that we have introduced to them. So I'm very glad to see that all of them have been learning, asking questions and benefiting from what people who are already in the industry have to offer.
I really gained a lot of insights from this program because it's not only information about finance and accountancy industry. However, I got to know how can we develop ourselves to be a better person and also expand our mindset to be a leadership as well.
All the speakers were all senior managers like CEOs, CFO. So I found it is a golden opportunity to ask them for advice concerning my own career path. I did it and I learned a lot.
So I believe tomorrow's leader, they need to be curious, they need to be agile, and they need to be future-oriented. The business case challenge itself, it gives the trainee a taste of the real-world problem that the business leaders today face. And that will actually help to train their critical thinking and strategic thinking.
Before I came here, accountancy was more of like a conventional job, but after those experience, I see accountancy more of in a very future role, how it shapes companies and firms and helps the BOD to shape the strategy and thrive in the future.
I feel that through all of these visits, and especially in various industries, they get to learn about various things. Like now in Accenture, they're looking about Gen AI, for example, and how Gen AI can help with the finance industry. But I think the students can really learn from is the fact that they build connections with each other, in a global program, build a network, and also learn about what is the latest happenings in the industry as well, so that they become more relevant for the future when they graduate.
And the first thing that stuck out to me was like Singapore, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like the global innovation hub. There's so much to learn from this country, especially for people that are going into finance. So I'm like, no, I have to go for it.
As and when you go through all this learning process, you begin to understand the variety and the diversity of choices for accountants in general. So I think accountancy is a subject matter that can lead you to very diverse fields. You can be in the Big Four, you can be in consulting, and you can be in the various businesses from fintech to entrepreneurship. And I think that is something that the students should consider accountancy as a career of choice.
One of the main differences between the GTP and experience that I've done in the past is definitely the mindset of you can go as high as you want and you should aim to go as high as you can. You can be CEO or CFO, you can go as far as you want to go.
The one perspective that I have changed is you don't have to be just accountant. You could be much more than that. Like you could be minister, you could be entrepreneur. So it's a foundational knowledge and you should use it for bigger reasons.
GTP Singapore!